Hey, what's up, guys? I'm here at IBG with Lorenzo Trevino, and we just finished practice today, man. How do you feel after that practice?
Man, feel good training with some of the best people out here who work hard and we put in the work. And there's no slouch days. You know, we're out here working.
Yeah. So what made you come to IBG?
Really, it was just there was a coach from Marion named David Love. He actually told me about it, and he told me, you know, if you want to sit there and get your game, you know, to that next level, you know, take the drive and really dedicate yourself and come out here. And he introduced me to them, and I actually fought one of their guys when I was like 12 years old in a boxing match in Gas City. So then I met Coach Pat there, and that's how it happened.
Okay, yeah, and you're also a Golden Gloves boxer as well, right?
Yep, 3-time Golden Gloves. Got me ranked 4th in the country right now.
Now, are you looking to do MMA, stick with boxing, or like what is it that you're looking to do?
I think I'm leaning more towards MMA, but you know, boxing is always in the picture. I can do either or, you know. Really, it just depends how everything works out, but yeah. I'm leaning more towards MMA.
When was your last boxing match?
I'd say at the Nationals. It's probably maybe a month and a half ago, maybe. Probably about a month and a half ago.
How'd that go?
It went really good. We actually made it to the semifinals. Lost by the #1 guy in the country. 3-2 split. 3 judges had him, 2 judges had me, but you know, that's just the way it goes.
Yeah. So, how has your game improved since you've come to IBG?
Man, just mentally, physically, man, I just know that I'm training with some of the top-notch guys, and I've been around to a lot of different gyms, and this is where you need to be. I mean, like I said, there's no days to where you feel like you're not learning anything. There's no days where you feel like you left out of here not tired. You know what I mean? You're working. You come here, you're working.
Yeah. So there's a video of you beating up this guy in Dave's gym a while ago. What happened with that?
Man, really, there was a guy from my town. He actually was talking a lot. He was talking a lot. I want to say I was at rallies. I wasn't eating the rallies, but I was over there, and he was just talking crazy, and he just sit there and told me he wanted to fight and stuff like that because he heard of me. And I told him, you know, if he wanted to fight, come to the gym. You know, we didn't think he was going to come to the gym, and sure enough, he ends up coming to the gym, coming to David, saying, hey, I want to put on the gloves with Lorenzo, this, and that. And David actually told him how hard he want to go, and then he told me that he wanted to knock me out. So, you know, it went from there. That's how that video went.
So he just randomly just started talking to you?
I don't know what it was. I mean, I think a lot of people in my town were talking about me, saying I was the next up-and-coming fighter, you know, and I don't know, you know, his ego must have got to him, and he just...
Did you know him at all, or...?
I've heard about him, you know, And it actually happened a couple more times, but...
Oh, well, you guys fought a couple more times?
Another guy did that. Another guy, but I didn't post a video because everybody was going crazy over it from the other time, and they didn't know that, you know, what really happened. They just thought I was, you know, going in there trying to knock his head off.
Do you still have the videos?
I still got the videos. I still got the videos, yeah. I still got
Watch them every now and then for a good laugh?
Here and there. Yeah.
So, what are you looking to get out of IBG from here? Like, are you looking to eventually go pro? And
my goal is to make it to, you know, one of the big promotions, one of the UFC, Bellator, PFL, you know, something big, and be a world champ.
Are you looking to maybe do both boxing and MMA, or are you just going to stick with just MMA?
I'll probably do both for a little bit. And, you know, I'm going to show, you know, a lot of MMA people how a lot of guys go from the MMA ring to the boxing ring and try to do the opposite. You go from the boxing ring to the MMA octagon.
Awesome. Yeah, so how long have you been training your jiu-jitsu?
Off and on since I was probably like maybe 19. I'm 24 now, but I've always been off and on.
I remember seeing you at Dave's gym. Yeah.
So, but right now, ever since the rankings came out, my goal was to get top 10 in the country, and I actually got 4th in the country. So that was my main huge goal that I wanted to accomplish. And now that happened, I really focus on a lot of jiu-jitsu. I mean, every single day, I'm, learning a lot. I mean, my defense of jiu-jitsu is getting crazy. I mean, I'm starting to get really good.
Yeah, I seen you rolling earlier. I was like, oh, look at Lorenzo. He's learning something.
Yeah, I'm actually learning a lot here. And that's the main thing, just taking those little movements and actually setting things up. It's not all about going super hard and actually just going with emotions. It's actually practicing every little move and mastering those. If I got 3 main moves and I just master it, it's gonna be hard, for the other person to get me in different positions. So, yeah, it's not all about learning 100 moves.
I think Bruce Lee said that. He said he'd rather be the guy that practiced one kick 100 times than 100 different kicks one time.
Exactly.
Or something like that. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, have you set a date to turn pro yet?
I'm looking probably next year. So next year, I want to have like maybe 2 or 3 more MMA matches, and probably sign and go pro in both. Because once you sign and go pro in MMA, you have to sign and go pro in boxing if you decide to do that. But man, I see me going really far. My game is elevating and just getting to that next level.
Do you have another MMA fight scheduled yet?
We actually accepted like 3 fights. From 3 fights, didn't pull through. So it's just training, and staying ready. So you ain't gotta get ready.
Awesome. All right, man. Well, thank you for your time.
I appreciate it, man.
All right, brother.